This is your market recap for June 9th, 2025. Today we had kind of an inside day. Well, not really. We took out this high, but what I mean is we had a very small day. We played both bullish and bearish within the same day. So if we go down to the hourly time frame, we can see that we are playing bullish, right? We react here off of this 1 hour inverse, which was validated with this candle rejection there. Nice candle closures here leading into pre-market session. And the market opens, we come down, take out these lows. My draws are up here, 1, because of this fair value gap reaction, and 2, because we opened on Sunday, took out this low, and then started to play bullish. So this was a sell side action, and we're looking to come out and take buy side, which ends up happening. And then the rest I'll talk about now. So like I mentioned, Sunday opened, came down, took out this low, rallied, 1 hour inverse fair value gap reaction, market opened, took out this low, rallied up, took out this high, and then we kind of just consolidate. All right, we consolidate from there, even through lunch. A little movement upwards, but no significant moves. We have this 15-minute fair value up here that gets respected during lunch, and then this one that gets respected during PM session. I was short in PM session. I didn't trade AM session because it was a no news Monday, and so I expected it to be lackluster. It indeed was not lackluster, and I should have taken it. Taken the trade that I saw, that is. I went short here, but my timing was wrong. So even though my bias was right, my time was wrong. So I ended up losing. We then go down to the 5-minute. We see this 5-minute inverse fair value gap here. Rejection here. We see this candle close nicely. Retrace all the way down. And then we close above it. So we come back down and respect it in an inverse way. Then we come all the way up, take out this high. And then from there, we just consolidate around that high. We come down, retrace after taking out that high, but we never take this high again. ES does, which is a kind of a day-long SMT. But at that time frame, you can't really count on it to react in any short time frame manner. So after this retrace of AM session, we rally. Lunch ends, algorithm resumes, go horizontal. The reason we did not continue this move, bullish or reverse bearish, is because there was no liquidity taken. Right? And why did we reverse here? Even though we're in the macro here, we took out this liquidity, which I guess could be something. But usually, I have a lot of experience with when lunch reverses and PM session continues AM session's move. I don't have much experience where after lunch, so PM session reverses it. So that's just a lack of experience, and which is why I leveraged half what I would usually leverage. But we see NQ take out this high during the 3 o'clock macro, and that's what starts the decline all the way down here, here, and here, which were my targets initially. Which, it sucks, but bias was right, time was wrong, right? Things that move price are time and price. So if you get one of them, it doesn't really matter if the other one's not in the same time frame. So trade of the day is here. We have manipulation, right? Accumulation here, manipulation down below this low. We then get a lower time frame SMT of these lows, an expansion, and then a fair value gap. If you're going to enter on the 15-second, you might have a different entry. But for me, because I'm lazy and don't want to pull up my broker, which has the 15-second here, we'll say you entered off this 1 minute, because I'm pretty sure expansion here, you would have entered here anyways, because this right here would have been a change in the state of delivery, but it doesn't close, so I wouldn't have liked that. And then we get this. So it would have been somewhere within this that I entered, if not this exactly. So if we're doing this and we're targeting this high over here, that gets us a 1 to 7, which is actually pretty good, given that our stop is below this candle. So another thing you could have done is waited for the macro, right? We took out this high here. Could have waited for this retrace. And then a change in the state of delivery on the 15-second. Now that's less clean, but still would have worked. You can see we take out this high. The macros, other than this one, don't really do much. Yeah, not my favorite. I mean, it starts the retrace, but we don't make a new high. This one, the tail end of it starts the attempted rally. This is where I took my trade. I saw price up here. I believe, yeah, at this point, this was an SMT. This whole thing here to here was an SMT. And that's what I was talking about with the higher time frame. SMT, it's hard to tell if it'll work on the lower time frame. So I entered after this change in the state of delivery on the 15-second, and I barely got stopped out, but I think I would have gotten stopped anyways with this wick here. What I should have waited for was a smaller time frame SMT to confirm, which would have been this. Now this might have been less clean because this is a lot of consolidation. So I may have taken this, and I'm depending on where I put my stop loss, I would have put it at constant encroachment and then given it a little bit of breathing room. So I theoretically should have been in if I took this fair value gap short. But I don't really know, because after I got stopped out here and I saw what market was doing, I kind of just stopped looking. So, note to self, even if there's a higher time frame bias, higher time frame SMT going into PM session, having PM session reverse what AM session did, it's better to wait for a lower time frame SMT. With the current experience I have, I mean, I'm sure the more I see it, I may be able to find the confidence to not. Kind of like I have the confidence when PM session is expanding on AM session's move, but I don't have the experience to take a trade where PM session is reversing what AM session did. So yeah, going into the future, now this reaction here makes me want to play bearish actually tomorrow. Had this nice reaction here. We had this SMT of these highs here. Swept it, no bodies, closed above it, immediately retraced. Now these SMTs could be this push down here, which would be fine. So I could honestly see it go either way, because we opened here. So we have sell side for the week, but we also have buy side, and it's pretty equal actually. So would it make sense for us to continue bullish? It would, just with how we're going now. But would I understand if we, with this reaction here, tip over? I would. Kind of just got to wait and see what happens. So this has been your market recap for June 9th, 2025.